Christine Armstrong of Exercise Ruckus. Good morning. Today we're going to do a cardio workout. Um, we're going to do a lot of footwork. You will need some weights as well. Anywhere from 1 to maybe 5 pounds for females. Men can maybe go up to 10. Or you can choose to do none at all, which is fine as well. This routine is designed just to get your heart rate up. So again, you are the best judge of your own ability. When you feel your exertion rate going above an 8, that means you need to slow down on a 0 to 10 scale. 8 is fairly high. Slow down a little bit. But if you feel like your exertion rate is down around a 4, then you can probably stand to pick up the pace. You want to be somewhere 5, 6, 7 as far as how hard this is for you. You want to be breathing hard, but not too hard. You shouldn't have any shortness of breath, sharp pains, any issues. All right, and to begin, so we're going to go ahead and start with your right foot. So you step forward. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can imagine drawing yourself an imaginary line. You can place a cord or a rope, and you're going to step over it and then step back. So you're going to step right and back for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now the left foot goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now you're going to step over right, then left, and then back, right, then left. So right, forward, left, right, back, right, left, left. 2, right, left, right, left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you're going to go the other way. I'm moving my weight. I didn't bring my line today, but we'd imagine that line, I still have to step over it. Left foot forward first, left, right, forward and back, left, right for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll repeat right, then left again, forward and back. Right, left. Use your arms for 2, 3. Pull your abdomen in. 4, 5. This is the warm up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now left to right, left, right. 3, 4. Use your arms. Be tall. 5. Left, right. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Nice rest. Now, if you want to take that up a notch, you can add a little giddy up to it. And you can give it a little hop. Right, left, right, left for 3, 4, 5. And now left leg, left, right, 4, and 5. Good. Right side again, last time through. You choose whether you want to hop as a giddy up or if you just want to step. It's up to you. Right, left, left. Good. 3, 4. Go a little faster if you can. 5. Use your arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And now left leg forward, left, right, 4 and 5, 6, and you can hop. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest for a moment. This is where you check. How do you feel? You should be moving a little air. I have to work a little harder to breathe. So we want to really encourage increased diaphragmatic breathing. So open your chest, lift your chest, spread it open wide, open up here to create more space for the air to get in. And now we're gonna go, start on this side. We're gonna go to the right. And so I step, tap, and then I go to the left. Step, tap, right, step, tap, left, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. We imagine there is that line that I have to step over. So we've got two more. One, and last one for two. Good. Now you're gonna come from this side and you're gonna add a little hop. So we're taking a tall, small hop, right to left, left to right, right to left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can always stay low and tap. 7, this is fine. 8, 9, and 10. Good. And now we're going to go wide. So just like we did forward and back before, we're going to step very wide forward, right then left, and then wide back. And it ends up looking more like a letter V. So as I go wide in the front, my feet tend to come narrow in the back, and that's fine. So again, we'll start with the right side, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. For 2, wide. Squat down a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And now left to right. Left, right, left, right. Step a little wider. Lift your abdomen. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, and now Corco or braiding. So we're going to start slow and we'll step, the right foot crosses over the left and taps. And then we come back and the right foot comes down and then the left foot crosses over and taps. So we go right, cross, left cross, right, 2, cross, 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 4, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so now we're going to take it 2-step. If your balance is poor or you're having an off day, stick with the single cross. But if you're feeling good, you want to try cross, step, cross, tap, cross, step, cross, tap, back. So it's left, right, left, step or tap, and then right, left, right, tap. Here we go. Right, left, tap, right, tap, left, left, tap, cross, 2 steps, and add a tap. So a little bit more of a balance challenge than what I would normally do. We got 2 more. I'm migrating, so I got to move back a little bit. 1, and done. Very good. Okay, down and ups. So most of my people who have worked with me have done this before. So you're going to squat down, reach for the ground, and as you reach down for the ground, lift your abdomen up away from the floor. Keep your knees soft. Drop your sit bone towards the floor. And if you can, maybe your hands might rest on your knees, or they might rest on your shins, or maybe your toes, or maybe the ground. Everybody's different. And then we slide all the way up. Reach up, stretch up, pop up on your toes, and then come back down. So we're going to slide down, drop your hips, go as far as you can comfortably, lifting your abdomen, and then slide up, reach up for 2, and slide down and reach, and slide up for 3, and slide down. Take your time with these. If your rhythm is a little different than mine, that's okay. This can change your blood pressure as well because you're going low to high. So no dizziness is allowed. If you're experiencing any issues, you can always just go halfway down. You don't have to go all the way to the ground. We have 2 more to do. Stretch. And last one. Good. Okay. A little hula. Twist the arms. Swing the arms. And then a hula around. Good. And now grab your weights. I chose to go light today just because for demonstration purposes. So start standing as tall as you can. And you're going to step to your left. You're going to step your left foot way out. But all the weight is going to be on the right leg. And so as you do this, you want your weight through your heel. Your knee shouldn't come very far forward in front of the foot. The knee needs to come back. And to get the knee back, you have to move the hips back. The chest can drop. And you're going to reach for that toe with the opposite arm. So I have my left arm reaching for my right foot. And then we'll come up, bring both dumbbells up, and then you'll go to the left, bend the left knee. Again, paying attention to where the knee is. Don't let it come too far forward. Have the weight back on the heel. Tuck the butt under. Reach the right arm for the left foot and stretch. And also note the right leg has to push away. So I use the outer edge of my right foot to extend along the side. And then we come up. So the straight leg has to push away while all the weight goes to that bent knee. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do 5 on each side, and we'll go right to left. So taking your left hand, reach for your right foot and come up. And now go to the left for 1 and to the right and 2 and right and left for 3 and right and left for 4 and 1 more. And there's 5. We'll take a moment to rest. Stay right where you are. You may either widen your stance if you like, or you can narrow your stance. Those of you that with hip issues, you should know your limitations and restrictions. You should only have pain. If you have experienced any discomfort, you're usually going to feel it on the inner thigh of the straight leg. So just be aware of that. A little bit is normal. So here we go to the right again. So reach left for 1 and up and left. 2 and up and right and up and down and left and right and left and right and left. I believe we have 1 more. Otherwise, it's a bonus. Bonus day. Ding, 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 ding. Good. All right. Squat with an overhead reach. So sometimes I encourage people to use a chair so that they have a target to go to. And as you squat down, you're going to stick your butt out behind you. Again, we're being mindful of our knees. Don't let them buckle in, bow out, have the weight equally distributed through both feet, most of the weight through the heels. And we're going to squat down and reach forward and then come up. You don't have to use a chair, but I like the chair because it gives me a target to go for. So this is 4. And I turn my thumbs up. 5, 6. I lift my chest, pull my belly in for 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And rest for just 1 moment. And then we'll repeat that. Again, you can do it with or without a chair. The chair is a nice alternative to giving you that target to go for. So here we go. Feet are going to be hip distance apart. Toes are forward. And we go for 10. Lift your head, look at your hands. 9. Belly is in. 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay, this time we're going to do a forward lunge. We're going to step forward with the right leg. You're going to use your weights and you're going to reach for the ground. And then you're going to come back up and have the weights touch your shoulders. So it's kind of a bicep curl. So we step right, reach, step back, curl for 1. Lunge for 2. Watch your knee. Don't let it fall inward. Reach for the ground. 3. You don't have to reach the ground. Just go as far as you can go. 4. 5. 6. Push hard. Have all the way through the heel on the front foot. 7. I believe that's 7. 8. We might get a bonus. Bonus. 9. Because I can. And 10. Good. Other leg. So stepping forward with the left leg. Step and reach. Reach the ground. Come back up for a bicep curl for 1. And reach. For 2. Watching the knee. Belly in. 3. And reach. And 4. You can shorten it. 5. If reaching for the ground is hard. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. And now this time we're going to add a military press. So you're going to step forward in a lunge, and when you come back, you're going to do a military press overhead. Now, if you have grumpy shoulders, don't use any weights. But if you have decent shoulders, you can bring them up overhead. And those of you that are kind of in the middle, you can go halfway. There's no rule that says how high you have to go. As long as it's pain-free or mostly pain-free, you should be okay. So right foot forward, you're gonna step and reach, and then you're gonna come back, bring the dumbbells up like we just did, and then press overhead for 1. Right foot, reach, lunge, step back, reach up for 2, lunge forward, and back for 3. Pull the belly in when you press those up, reach for the ground for 4, belly in, reach up for 5, stand tall, 6, wonderful. You can always shorten the reach. 7 to make it work for you. There's 8 and 9. And last one for the right leg for 10 and press up. And now give your hands just a break for a moment, and then we'll go to the left side. Take a breath in. Ready, left foot forward, step and reach. Step back, press up 1 and reach. Press up for 2, reach, press up for 3. Watch that front knee. Don't let it fall forward. Don't let it fall inward. 4, weight through the heel on that front leg. 5, abdomen in. 6, losing my balance here. And 7, reach. And 8, reach. 9, and last one. For 10. Very good. Give yourselves a pat on the back for a job well done. Golfers pick up. If you have poor balance, use a chair. A chair nearby can be your best friend. And everybody's at a different place where they are comfortable. Oops, a little adjustment here. And so you're going to take one weight. You don't need both of them. And I'm going to reach for the ground. And as I reach for the ground, I can rest my hand on the top of the chair. So this helps get me ready to go, to understand where I have to go for this particular activity. So we want to think about keeping our pelvis fairly level with the ground. I don't want to turn so that my hip is pointed away. I want the front of my hip to point towards the ground as much as I can. And the support leg needs to be soft, so it's not locked in. That knee can't be locked. I have the weight through the whole foot on the support leg. I use the top of the chair to reach and level my pelvis. And then I come up. and reach and level the pelvis. Now, if you can go farther, you can put your hand lower and we reach for 4. We're going to do 10. You can go lower, 5. I utilize the whole chair. Maybe I'll go down to the legs. 6 as I get stronger. 7, or maybe I won't use anything. 8. See what you can do where you are today. 9, and 1 more, or 10. Good, and then we'll turn around and do the other side. And again, I can migrate using the chair's different heights to make this more accessible for me. You know, not everybody can do the full range of motion. So there's no shame in starting higher to make sure that the activity works for you. So right foot down, or switch if you were the other way, I didn't indicate. And then reach for the ground for 2. I'm sorry, 1, 2, maybe migrate. That's what I get for teaching and talking. 3, maybe reduce your hold. 4, or maybe go a little lower. 5, work on that nice flat hip. 6, and it's okay if you're holding on. 7, you can go anywhere that works for you. 8, you might do not at all. 9, and not for me today. 10, I'm on a little bit of uneven ground, which makes it a little bit harder. So yeah, that one's a good one for the hips. And now we're going to do a little wide plie. We kind of want to open our hips a little bit. So you're going to separate your feet and turn your toes out slightly. And then you have both your dumbbells in your hands. And you're going to squat down partially. You're not going all the way down. But when you go down, you want to look at your feet and your knees and make sure that the kneecap is in pretty much the same plane as your foot. So in other words, if my foot is pointing out and my knee is pointing in, that's not good. So I want my knee in alignment with my foot, depending on what the width is for me. And then we can squat and come up. So you're going to reach for the ground, bend your knees, push your knees wide for 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, and then rest for a moment. We're going to do 10 more. So you're going to lift your chest and then reach for the floor. You may not go all the way, but that's okay. Do the best you can today. So we're going to reach for 10, 9. I got kids coming in. Hi, kids. 8. Merry Christmas. 7. The water's warm. 6. But I'm not in it. 5. Yep, I'm making a recording. So 4, just so you know. 3, it's okay. 2, and 1. Very good. Okay. Take a break for just a moment. If you need a little water, which I do, it's warm here. A little water break. Grabbing your chair. Last one, and then we stretch. Again, I get that chair. You can do various heights. You can use the wall. I'm fine with the wall. You can use the higher part of the chair. Make sure it's a sturdy piece of furniture. Don't have this is not the best example. Or you can use the back, or you can use a counter, or you can use a stair. So many variations. So we go to a high plank position. So you extend your legs out. And first, just kind of stick your butt up in the air. And then lower your hips halfway to the chair. Halfway. Tuck your tail underneath you and lift your abdomen up towards your ribs. Pull it up and back. And then look slightly forward. And just hold that for a moment. And then what we're going to do is you're going to step right foot forward, left foot forward, then right foot back, and left foot back. Okay, so here we go. Right, left, for 1, right, left for 2, right, left for 3, and there's 4, and there's 1 more for 5. Good, because now we're going to go the other way. So left foot forward, left, right, 3, 4, and one more is 5. Good. Okay. So now back to that point position. Extend the legs out behind you. And now this time, lower the pelvis halfway and rock forward on your toes and then back. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift the abdomen. 7. Lengthen the spine. 8, 9, and 10. And now hold. Lengthen your abdomen. Maybe drop your pelvis an inch. And now can you lift the leg? And we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, level pelvis, 6, abdomen in, 5, 4, push through your hands, 3, push your shoulders away, 2, and 1. And now lower that leg, take a big breath here, and exhale, and then now lift the other leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Rest. Come to a stand. Take a break for a moment. And then we'll go into a push-up. So I thought I'd give your hands a little bit of a rest. So again, depending on where you are, you can do all of that at a wall. You can do that at a chair, or you can do that on the floor. Any incline is working you. So now for the push-up, place your hands on your surface, wherever that is. Make sure you don't slide, and make sure that your shoulders are mostly over your wrists. So if my shoulders are back here, my hips are going to stick up. I don't want that to happen. So I want to move my shoulders over my hands so that my hips drop, and then I bring my elbow, oops, sorry, there's a B. I bring my elbows towards my ribs. I don't let them go out to the side. I pull them in, tuck them in, lift the abdomen, push. For 1 and 2. Look slightly forward. 3. Tuck your tail. 4. Elbows in. 5. Come on. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. We'll take a little break. Shake your arms. Shake them out. Last round. One more round of push-ups. Here we go. Hands down. Extend the legs. Again, if you get tired, you can just hold a plank. You don't have to do the push-up piece. So we'll start with 10. Abdomen in, lifted tailbone is going towards the heels. Elbows come tight towards the ribs, and we lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, 7 as we get tired, 8, 9, push on those triceps, and 10, very good. And come to a stand and take a break for just 1 moment. And we'll start with our stretching. My favorite is my counter stretch. Again, I use a chair, a counter, a wall, doesn't matter where I'm at. Then I rest my hands. Some people are a little wider than others. So the wider people might be more comfortable if they put their hands on the side of the chair rather than the very top. But anyway, if you're on a counter, you can just rest the side of your hands so your thumbs are pointing up. That will also make this more comfortable for the shoulders. So we walk our hips back and we put them a little bit apart, and we keep the knees bent. And now I want to drop my head between my arms and try and squeeze squeeze your head with your arms. Try and pull your elbows in tight to squeeze your head with your upper arm. And then where your hands are resting, try to push them away from you, and you'll feel how that makes your ribs and your shoulders get a little bit longer. So you kind of extend, you push the hands away from you as far as you can, move the hips as far away from the fingertips as you can, and then slowly straighten the knees. And you might find that your chest drops a little bit. Now, some of you, your hamstrings won't let this happen. So if your hamstrings are super tight, keep the knees bent and lift your heels. And as you do that, you'll feel your tailbone or the muscles around your buttock kind of release a little bit or they go lower down. So you allow the tailbone to drop more towards the heels, and then you slowly press the heels to the ground to help open up the backs of the legs. It's okay if you don't get straight today, but that's your goal, is to work on going nice and straight. And again, reach the arms, push through the hands, push the hands away from the hips to really stretch through the arms. It's a nice double stretch. And now come on up and bring your right foot forward, left foot back, and come up on the ball of the left foot so the heel is lifted. Lift your head, push down in the chair with your hands, so lift your head and chest, and then slowly lower the heel down, that left heel down towards the floor. Take a quick glance at your foot, look down. Is your foot straight? Mine is not. I need to push my heel out to make my foot straight, and then I repeat that. I press into the chair and lower my heel, and it's a different stretch when I have to correct my angle. Lift up through the chest, spread your collarbones, open up, lift the ribs off the hips, and press back with that back edge of that heel. Really reach back. And now without letting the heel rise, rock your hips slightly front to back. It's a very small motion, front to back, nice and easy, and then side to side. And then step forward, place the other foot back. Again, be on the ball of the foot. Look back, check your angle. Are you straight? And then slowly press the heel towards the ground. And you'll probably notice there's a big difference between the 2 feet, which is real interesting. You wouldn't think there is such a big difference, but there can be quite significant. And so now, again, keeping that back heel down, rock the hips forward slightly. Nice and easy. Push down into the chair to help lift the chest, lift the head. Be as tall as you can be. Good, and then release. And then come and have a seat in your chair. And I want you to turn sideways. Now these chairs are a little odd, so I have to slip through them a little bit, but I'm turning sideways. So I have my right buttock is hanging kind of off the chair. Both feet are on the ground and my knees are equal. I can't have one knee way in front of the other. My knees are equal. And I'm not sitting all the way against the chair. I'm way as far away from the back as I can get without tipping. And then you take your left hand and bring it to the top of the chair. And then take your right arm and bring it around to the other top of the chair. And you'll feel how that starts to move your chest. Now for me, because I'm talking, I'm gonna keep my head looking forward. But what I want you to do is push down into the chair with your arms, lift your head, lift your chest, and then turn, take a big breath in, and then turn and look as far as you can all the way over to your right. And breathe here, lengthen out, lift tall, and then as you exhale, maybe turn a little more. And don't turn from the lower back. Try to move your ribs around. So think about your upper back making the twist rather than your lower back, and pull your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Then deepen. And come on back slowly to neutral. And then we'll turn around, come to the other side. I'm going to turn so that I'm facing you, facing the camera. So again, now I have my left hip is hanging off. My right cheek is on the chair, but I'm not all the way to the seat of the chair. Take my left hand back, and then my right hand comes around. And now I can begin to really pull down on the chair, and you'll feel how it lifts your chest, lift your chest, ground your sit bones, especially that outer one that wants to hang off. Gently roll that one down a little bit, push it more towards, it's just level, not towards the floor, but just level. And then as you inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, deepen the rotation and turn and look over your left shoulder. As you inhale, lengthen, press down into the chair, pull the shoulder blades down, and then exhale and deepen the rotation. Nice and easy. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Lovely. And then slowly unwind. Don't ever come out of any twisting quickly. You always want to take your time. My ever so graceful slide out. And then having the seat in your chair. Got shadows coming in. So take your right foot and slide it up your shin. So some of you might need a belt to help lift the leg up. And this can be quite uncomfortable. This is a safe move for most hip replacements unless you're fairly recent. So anybody who's had one, you know, in the last, if they've had one in less than a year, this probably is not a good stretch for you. But if it's been over a year, you're probably safe to sit in this position. So we allow the inner groin to release a little bit, and some people get a small catch in the crease of their groin. So in order to reduce that, you can use your fist, put it between your abdomen and your leg, and as you lift your leg up, I can push my thigh bone down towards the floor, and then that will create a little bit more space in that hip for me to do that job. And so we're all in different places. And so what's comfortable for one might not be so comfortable for another. Make sure you're working on both sit bones equally on the ground or on your chair. And then what you can do is you can begin to fall forward any amount, keeping the chest lifted. Don't try to bring your nose down because that just puts pressure on your spine. Lift your chest, reach your chest forward, and try to lower your abdomen towards your leg rather than your chin or your top of your head. We want the abdomen to be the leader. Think about your belly button coming forward. And then slowly release. And then we'll go to the left side. Use whatever tools you need to help you get there. This is my tighter side. So I can point and flex. There's lots of different ways to make this a more comfortable. You can use that fist technique if you have a little groin pinching. Any one of those will work. And then sitting as tall as you can, make sure both sit bones are level on the ground, and then begin to lean forward. Hi there, Mr. B. He wants to come say hello to me. So we lift our chest, and then we slowly begin to fall forward. Again, you lift the abdomen up, and as you pull your belly up, you'll feel your sit bones move closer to the chair. We want to kind of level that out so that you're equal on both sides. Lifting the abdomen, and then try to bring the belly button down first, not the top of the head. Good. And then slowly release. And then cross your elbows, stack your elbows, and sit nice and tall, and just rotate side to side. And then pay attention to which elbow is on top, because now you're going to switch it and put the other elbow on top. Give yourself a big hand. One hand's on the top shoulder, the other hand is grabbing the shoulder blade, and we rotate around. Nice and easy. And then interlace your hands, and then turn them inside out and press them away, opening up the palms. Try to open the inside of your palms as much as you can. Thumbs towards the floor, pinkies towards the sky. And then drop your head and round your chest. So if I turn sideways, rounding out. And then any amount, I'm going to come up. And now I'm going to stretch up as much as I can, but I'm going to try and move my arms so that I can create space between my shoulders and my neck. And then release. Pay attention before you let your hands go, which finger's on the bottom, and then change that. So the other finger's on the bottom this time. And then repeat. We turn the hands inside out, push them out, round out your spine, drop your chin, blow out all your air. And then on the inhale, bring the arms up over your head, stretching the palms up towards the ceiling, and then try to create space between your shoulders and your ears, keeping the elbows tight as you can. And then release. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope this got your heart rate up, and it keeps you moving throughout some of your cold and snowy days. I appreciate you. Again, any questions or comments, you can email me at exerciseruckus@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, exerciseruckus.com. I look forward to doing another video with you. Have a great afternoon. See you soon. Bye. All right.